I knew that this year when I made fire cider that, well, let's get into, I wanted to make it based off of Rosemary Gladstar's traditional fire cider this year. The main reason for that was for a number of years, there's been an ongoing controversy surrounding fire cider. And a corporation called Fire Cider That was some Freudian stuff there. Shire City Herbs decided that they're kind of a larger herbal company, that they wanted to make fire cider, and that they were going to copyright the term fire cider. What's even worse, being as how fire cider is a word like tea, very generic, and you can't imagine somebody copywriting the word tea, right? And nobody else can use the word tea, that's ridiculous. But what makes it even worse is then they decided any small herbalists, only small herbalists that use the word fire cider in their product, they were going to sue them. So some of the herbalists who had court cases said, no, this isn't okay and we're going to fight it. Rosemary Gladstar was one of those women who are known as the Fire Cider 3, and they fought Shire City Herbs, and in October of 2019, it won. Fire Cider 3 won, and fire cider is now considered a generic term that anyone can use, which is wonderful, and a huge win for herbalists and plant medicine everywhere. So for a while, everyone was gathering on World Fire Cider Day to kind of raise awareness about that, but like I said, they won. And so in honor of them winning, I wanted to use Rosemary Gladstar's traditional fire cider tonic. But I also wanted to honor my special gifts of service that I bring to herbalism and give it my own story while paying respect to what they went through. And I've really, in the past year, have grown in my business and feel like I've become aligned with what is my service that I have to offer. And that is that I've started working with protected native wildflowers and medicinal plants. And in this past year, I've had the amazing opportunity to start a medicinal sanctuary garden, and I've been growing and planting ginseng and golden seal and all of these really special plants. And so what I've decided to do is in this year's fire cider, I added some ginseng roots. I'm going to pass this around for everyone to look at. This is a wild harvested ginseng root. It is a very, very old ginseng root. We are probably guessing that it's about 20 years old. You can see its neck. Each little knot on the neck symbolizes the year that it's been alive, and it has a very long neck and lots of little knots on it. But I wanted to bring this because I know that not everyone gets a chance to see a whole huge ginseng root like this. So I wanted to pass that around to you. But I have floating in each bottle of my fire cider a couple of little pieces of ginseng root. And I think this is really nice. It's kind of like the worm in the tequila. So this ginseng root is soaking up and giving off its nutrients into this fire cider, and it's soaking up the fire cider flavors, and it's almost like you have special treat at the end of extra powerful medicine.
So you can just eat it at the
You
end?
can just chew it up and eat it at the end. And so, like I said, I really feel like it is my special gift of service to the plants to work with these plants that need our protection and a voice speaking up for them. I do believe in using the medicine, and I think that we have to work really carefully to strike this balance of being respectful so that the plant can continue on, but that we can still benefit from its amazing medicine as well. And so for me, that means that I need to build connections with people to these plants that need us. And so that's why I decided to put that in there this year, and so that people who may not have access to it can get to know it and understand what an important and amazing plant that it is. So that's the story behind my fire cider. I'm going to finish